Hi everyone. Another video, not a long one this one. I hope you enjoyed the 009 project. That was great fun. It occupied me for a good few days and I'm really enjoying watching those go around on the track with Katie. But it's another parcel. I have no idea what's in it because I can't remember. This is the problem with lockdown. You spend your time on the phone, on the internet, and you're flicking through things. You're buying stuff. You're thinking about buying stuff and you don't know what's going on. So I have no idea what is in this parcel. I'm hoping it's something very specific and it might be amusing, but let's have a look. Gotta be careful, we don't want to see it yet. I had a feeling. Right, so now I know what it is. Right, so, look at that. Look at this. Bluebell Railway celebrating 60 glorious years. Now, a lot of the railways, you'll know a lot of the preserved railways, they're all struggling at the moment. None of them can run trains, none of them can earn any revenue like that, and they really need to make some cash. So I came up with a little idea. I thought, a lot of people are donating money. I've done it to a couple of the railways. I'm not going to say which ones. You know, I've texted an alert and things like that. Just an anonymous donation of a little bit of money, but it's something. But then I realised, I thought, a lot of these have got online shops. Now, because I would probably have gone to the Bluebell Railway today during the summer months, obviously I can't now. I don't think that's going to really happen, to be honest. Well, I certainly don't think I'll be able to go down there and do that. So I thought, if I'd been there, what would I have done when I was there other than see the trains travel on them and things like that? And then I realised I would have bought souvenirs. So their online shop is still open. So I still get to buy souvenirs. Oh, look at this. And because it's their 60th anniversary, there we go. Look at this. This is, I think there's only 150. I think it's a limited edition of 150. So we've got a Daypole wagon here to the Bluebell fireworks, setting fires for 60 years. There you go, look at that. So we got, I saw it and I thought, well, if there's only going to be about 150 of them made, let's get out there and get one. So there we go. Ooh, look at that. Nem pocket couplings, brilliant. Daypole, it's got some good weight to it, nice spokes. But it's more for what it is, Bluebell Railway. So I know for a fact we'll be having Stepney Bull in this. That's really nice. And the print, look at that. Let's see if it can keep on focusing in. Look at that, that's amazing. The print is absolutely perfectly legible as well. I don't know how far this is going to continue to focus though. Oh, it's struggling, but look at that. So it's one of Daypole's wagons that you can usually get a hold of anyway, and they've given it a spray job, and it's got all the print on it for the Bluebell's 60th year. That's great. So I didn't just get that because that's a big box. Now, if you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you will notice one thing that is constantly with me, and that's my hat. Yes, if it's not the one we have in Dymchurch, it'll be the Ravenglass and Eskdale, or it'll be, I don't know, North Yorkshire Moors. There's lots of different ones. I have lots of hats. They're not all railway ones, but I have lots of hats. So I noticed they did a hat, and I need a new hat. So I think that's what's in here. So is it? Oh yes. Right, I'm gonna have to get all of this shredded paper off. So they got a new hat, Bluebell Railway, steaming to 60. So there we go. There's only one thing to do about that. That's hold on. I got a new hat. Yes, there we go. Look, Bluebell Railway, steaming to 60. Is it steaming to? Yes, it's steaming to 60. So there we go. I've got a new hat. That doesn't mean that my old hat will become redundant. It just means that I have a newer hat. I like my hats. So remember, donate to those railways. If you go and visit a railway, even if it's a fiver, if it's a couple of quid, whatever it is, if you can do it, have a look at their websites. They're all crying out for any donations. So if you can donate something, donate it. Or if their shop is still open, the Bluebell Railway one, obviously that was. I think the Bure Valley Railway, I think they're down Norfolk way. I'm pretty sure theirs is still open. I had a look the other day. They got a couple of things there I like the look of, and they're not very much money. Have a look around all of those sites. Some of them are shut, some of them shops are shut, but if they're open, do it. I mean, if you were going to go anyway, I mean, I was going to go to, I think, over this Easter holiday, I think I was going to go to Ravenglass and Estelle. I probably would have gone to the Lakeside and Haverthwaite. I may have gone to Tamfield. I think I might have gone to the North Yorkshire Moors. So remember, if they've got an online shop, get yourself on there, because there's a possibility you could get something and still help them. So if you were going to go and visit a railway, like I say I was, there's every possibility if I'd gone to that railway, I would have got souvenirs. Let's face facts. If I'd gone to the Bluebell Railway this year, I'd have been there with Aidan and Katie. I would have been there probably with my nephew as well and his children. And, at the end of the day, we would have been walking out there with notebooks and pens and all sorts that kids like to have. And let's face facts, I'm a big kid at times. So I always like to get a hat if I can get a hat. Usually always like to get a fridge magnet. I like the fridge magnets. The fridge is covered in magnets, all different railways. And if I'd seen that truck, I would have got it, because if it's a limited edition 150, then there you go. So you can help those railways out, and you can have a bit of fun in the same time, because that truck will be going around on my layout and Aidan's layout and Katie's layout all the time. And when it's not, it'll be on the shelf up here, celebrating 60 years for the Bluebell Railway. So hope you enjoyed this. Look after yourselves, keep safe, stay indoors if you really don't have to go out, just stay indoors, or even in the garden. If you've got a garden, get out there. I'm going to be doing that today. I'm just going to be sat there taking in the sun. So look after yourselves, keep safe, and I'll see you again soon.